Welcome back, everybody. Boops here with our Nintendo pickups. So we didn't really have much Nintendo in our household growing up. After our PS2, my sister got a DS and I got a Game Boy, but I mostly just played Pokemon on the Game Boy. And we had some friends that owned a GameCube, and I remember we played Mario Kart Double Dash, the Animal Crossing, and Super Mario Sunshine, to name a few. So I didn't really have much Nintendo growing up. Now we got a bunch. Let's check out what we got today, and we'll see if there's some hidden gems. Let's get started. Starting on the Wii, we have No More Heroes 2 Desperate Struggle. I already owned the original one on the Wii, and I also purchased the third one on the PS5. I remember hearing a lot of good things about this series, at least the first two games. I really need to play through these eventually. The games look super silly, but also serious and badass, and for the short amount I played, it was actually a lot of fun. The graphics in this game look amazing for a Wii title. The game has some pretty good humor while also staying dark and serious.
I don't get what that means.
Did you know I am a yoga master?
You don't say.
Are you familiar with any yoga positions?
Like, downward dog?
The dog can do all sorts of things. So can the cobra, the rabbit.
Cobra? Rabbit? Like, together? Oh, hold on. Oh, yeah! I'm in it to win, baby! Number one, here I come!
We have Mad World. I remember seeing a lot about this when it was releasing. This was during the time when I think a lot of companies were trying to produce adult games for the Wii to prove that the Wii wasn't just a kid's console.
Isn't that signpost tired?
Mad World has a pretty unique art style, where it's mostly black and white with like a cell shaded effect, but the blood is always in color. It's super fun, and the combos and fighting is hilarious.
Yes, they're demanding that we not approach the city, and we've been told anyone who does will be met with force. But look, let me make this perfectly clear. We have no intention of giving in to any such demands.
My fellow citizens, first, I assure you that all necessary measures are being taken. I have personally authorized a special team of Marines into the field. They'll be working closely with our intelligence agencies to bring this matter to a swift and peaceful conclusion.
Next we have Red Steel, another series for the Wii that's also made by Ubisoft.
This way, please. Mr. Sato will see you in his private lounge.
This game looks really cool, but shooting on the Wii almost never works, unless it's like a rail shooter. It was a little hard to play with the controls, and I got tired before I got to the sword.
Dad! 話したいことがいっぱいあるの。
落ち着きなさい、我が娘よ。元気だったか？
とても元気よ。
Mr. Sato will decide when you can join him. Please be patient. Sato! What the hell?
Oh my god, Scott! He's dead! He's shot!
We got Red Steel 2, the sequel, and this feels like a completely different game. They learned a lot from the original and improved. It's like a revamp.
Not for long.
The controls are a lot better. You get the sword earlier on. There's really good cutscenes, and it's a ton of fun to play. We got Destroy All Humans, Big Willy Unleashed. This is actually the third Destroy All Humans game in the series, but no one talks about it. There's also a fourth game, but we'll leave that for another video. So Big Willy Unleashed is the third game that was made just for the Wii. It's not necessarily a bad game. It's got the Destroy All Humans vibes going for it, but it is a little tedious, and it felt more of a chore playing it on the Wii. I didn't get too far.
So, you're the one-armed Manchu devil who killed my father. Prepare to be destroyed.
Hey, they stole my move.
More educational programming, Crypto?
Yeah, this one's about anatomy. I wanted a show on human mating, but it's only the 70s, and these Earth monkeys haven't invented cable yet.
Next, we have the original Pokepark, Pikachu's Adventure. From what I've heard, this is a pretty good spin-off Pokemon title. It's kind of in an open world environment where you run into Pokemon randomly, you can befriend them and challenge them to mini-games. Here, Obi purring. Yeah, you're in the mic, Obi. Don't purr into the mic and win $5. It's also a lot of fun to see what Pokemon you'll run into. It's always interesting to see some Pokemon spin-off games. We also have Pokemon Park 2, Wonders Beyond. The controls changed a little, and the story is more epic this time. It's the same style game, open world, running into Pokemon, playing mini-games. It's still very friendly, but it's more dark and mysterious. Also, the graphics improved. Next we have Indiana Jones and the Staff of Kings. I just recently played this on the PS2. I have a Let's Play video. I'll leave a link to that. Now I get a better understanding of how this game was made. I can see how this game was most likely developed for the Wii and then ported to the PS2. The Wii has a co-op mode? I am so curious what this is and how it works. This is a good Indiana Jones game, but it's not amazing and it's nothing like the new one.
That was close.
We got Super Smash Bros. Brawl. I don't really play fighting games. I am terrible at these. But this is an epic series and a really good game. We have Club Penguin Game Day. I never actually played Club Penguin, so this is my first experience. From my understanding, this is like a collection of mini-games for up to 4 people. It's not bad, I have no idea what I'm doing. We have Neopets Puzzle Adventure. I just sort of got back into Neopets. From what I can tell, not all the Neopets are available to choose from, and there's no custom names. It's kind of weird. But this is just like a puzzle game, right? Neopets is always fun. Next we have Medal of Honor Heroes 2. I was surprised to see this on the Wii, because I thought this was primarily made for the PSP and was somewhat exclusive to the PSP system. It's one of my favorite PSP games. It has a really good story campaign, and the online was actually super fun and popular. And this game actually works pretty well with the Wii controls.
The tide of war finally shifted with the successful landing on the beaches of Normandy. But hope for a quick victory changed when a winged, pilotless fuel bomb struck London. Hitler called it his reprisal weapon, the V-1 rocket. And Intel now reports that Hitler has something even more sinister in development.
Lastly, for the Wii, we have Beastly. This is kind of like a head-ass funny pickup. I think I've heard of this show. Playing through the game, I realized that Vanessa Hudgens is in this. I think this is one of her first, like, more adult roles. It was kind of controversial at the time. Interesting game based on the show.
Beautiful people get it better. That's just the way it is. So, what you gotta ask yourselves is, Should you vote for me just because I'm the rich, popular, good-looking guy with the famous news anchor dad? And the answer is, hell yeah!
Moving on to the Wii U, starting with Watch Dogs. I'm a big fan of Watch Dogs and the sequels. I love to see this game running on different consoles. Especially interesting to see it running on a Wii U. And you have the option to play this game on the Wii U gamepad, so someone else can use the TV. Genius. Next we have Avengers Battle for Earth. I don't know why this caught my eye. It's made by Ubisoft, and it's up to 4 or 5 players, including the gamepad. They have a really cool opening cutscene. But the gameplay is kind of meh. I don't even know how to describe this. It's kind of like a mobile game. You can select from the actions on the gamepad, and the camera views are available on the TV. And we have Hot Wheels, World's Best Driver. So I'm a pretty big fan of the Hot Wheels Acceleracers movies, as well as some of the video games. This game looks pretty cool at the start, but it soon becomes pretty bland. There's like no color, and it feels a little lame for Hot Wheels. The lobby area looks unfinished and barren. Just a meh game. Moving on to the GameCube. We're going to start with Swingers Golf. I thought this looked really head-ass. It could be a bit funnier, they could play into the title a bit more. It was kind of a meh golfing game, but then again, I don't really know golfing games. The only one I've played really is Hot Shots Golf. We got WWE Day of Reckoning 2. My buddies are into wrestling, which kind of made me take a look at this game. I noticed it's only on GameCube. Pretty cool. But I have no idea what I'm doing in the game.
I can still hear the crowd chanting my name. As I won the World Heavyweight Championship. It was the greatest night of my life. But they stole it from me. And now I'm gonna get it back.
In our last GameCube game, we have Odama. I noticed this was only on Nintendo, which made me curious. It's an army fighting game, but with like a pinball twist. And you also get to issue voice commands using the GameCube microphone. It's kind of hard to hold the controller and then also use the microphone, because you have to click the button every time. But the game looks really cool and a lot of fun. I might get more into this later.
親方様、この広くを刻み込んだ我が軍の宝、任天の鐘がたった今届き申した。大玉でこの鐘を打ったならば、その音は奇跡を起こすと言われておりますれば、憎き謙信に奪われた烏丸城本丸までこの鐘を運び込み、そこで勝利の鐘を鳴らすことこそが、親方様、今から我々が向かわんとしているこの戦の目的に他なりません。親方様、よろしいか。この戦決して敗れるわけには参りませんぞ。覚悟のほどをお願い申し上げます。何心配などはご無用でござる。任天堂を心得た我が兵と大玉をもってすれば、原神の陣営などわらごや同然、何ら恐るるに足りません。さすれば親方様、いざ出陣にござりまする。
Moving on to the DS, we have one title, Asphalt Urban GT. I loosely follow the Asphalt series, and I thought it'd be kind of interesting to get an earlier game in the series to see what it's like. And it's actually really cool for a DS game. The driving and turning feels pretty good, and the graphics seem intense for a DS. The replay only shows your car, it's kind of funny. But in general, not a bad racing game on the DS. On to the Switch. We're going to start with Dead or Alive Extreme 3 Scarlet. So this was a gift. You're in charge of an island paradise. There's a bunch of activities and challenges to do with women. Like a butt battle game. Anyways, I feel like you guys probably already know about this series.
君は知っているだろうか。あの素晴らしい日々を。愛にあふれた夢の島を。だがある日、悲劇は起きた。かつて二度にわたり築き上げた島は、俺様の夢は崩れ去った。だがしかし、俺様は諦めなかった。見たまえ、この光景を。しかし残念なことに、俺様は今超ド級の仕事から手が離せない。そこでだ、君を 島のオーナー代理に任命する。任せたぜ。
We have Nier Automata, the End of Yorha edition. This was a gift. I'm keeping it sealed because I already own it on the PS4. In my past pickup video, I showcased gameplay and I tried Nier for the PS3. Check that video out if you want, I'll leave a link. And finally for the Switch, we have Sifu Collector's Edition. That did not come with the game. I did play a little bit of this game on the PS4. It's a really dope game, I'm just not big into fighting games. It comes with a steelbook, 3 lithographs, a tenacity pendant, I don't know how to say that, Behind the Art of Sifu Developer Diary, 160 page, damn, and of course, the really nice figurine. I also picked up a couple of DS's. We have the Mario and Luigi Dream Team Nintendo 3DS Extra Large. I found this boxed. Pretty cool. I also found this really nice Pokemon Limited Edition DS Lite. I got this for a really good price because the screen has a couple issues. Looks like some physical damage in the top right corner, as well as screen burn everywhere. We are at the end of the video. We have a couple of bonus items. I found the Pokemon Go Plus. This is an accessory to be used with Pokemon Go. I remember these releasing back in the day. I thought they were kind of expensive and rare, but I found this one for I think 20 bucks. Still brand new in box. I do have a third-party Pokemon Go accessory, so I won't be needing to open this one. And we also have a Splatoon plushie. This is actually from Splatoon 2. So that's pretty cool. Thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed my Nintendo pickups. Subscribe if you're new. Leave a like or a comment. Love to read them. And I'll see you in the next one. Later.